Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are here in the Su-30SM, NATO designation Flanker H. We're going to tell our wingmen to engage bandits. Okay, today we're going to be striking an Israeli airbase, and the objective there is a retaliatory strike on Israeli facilities for an attack that they did inside Syria. We are in Russian Sukhoi 30s. We're going to attempt to hit an Israeli airbase. We are completely armed with KH-31s, and our objective is, SEAD capability against Israeli air defenses. We have Israeli Vipers that are in the air to try to stop us, and assuming that we get past all of those defenses, we need to drop a 1,500-pound bomb on an Israeli airbase, a couple of buildings within that facility there. So as you can see, we are headed now towards the flight of Israeli Vipers, and as you can see, they are absolutely jamming my face off here. We can't see anything on radar. Can't really get a lock on anything here. I got two of my guys, wingmans 3 and 4, who've gone ahead. You can see them climbing through the cons there. I don't see wingman number 2, but he's around here somewhere. Now wingmen 3 and 4, they should engage the Vipers. They should get burned through first. Once they have that burned through, they should engage those Vipers, and I'm going to try to support them best I can. We are within the Israeli air defense bubble, so we can definitely expect them to fire back at us. I'm actually going to reduce our range here. We got a missile launch. Gonna go ahead and reduce our altitude more. I'm afraid we're going to burn through the Israeli ECMs here. And once we burn through the ECMs, I'm concerned that we're going to be inside of the MAR. We can see our wingman 3 and 4 firing their missiles. Trying to make sense of this data link image here. Okay, contacts are about 70 miles, the wingman is reporting. And they do have missiles in the air, so hopefully those are gonna knock out those Vipers. I saw 4 missiles in the air. Okay, they're defending, so am I. Due to the jamming, I have little to no situational awareness. All I know is we have Israeli Vipers off the nose 70 miles. And they have fired. Wingman just called Splash 1. Gonna go ahead and recommit here because I got no missiles out on me while they defend. You can see both of them up there, dragging missiles back. I'm just going to stick with these guys. See what they see. Whoa, that was the sound of somebody breaking the sound barrier. Right above my head. Possibly Wingman 2. Go ahead and recommit here. Those two guys have recommitted. There we go. We have the Israeli jamming here once again. I need to get burned through this ECM if I'm going to be able to launch any missiles at anybody. We're going to reduce the altitude again. I am getting a little bit frustrated here because I can't get through this ECM. Okay, we might have just... Nope, didn't burn through. There's still this massive wall of jamming. And you can see my my wingmen are absolutely freaking out. There we go. Finally, we got burned through. Fox 3. Push this guy defensive. Alright, inside of 50 kilometers now. We'll go ahead and defend. In case anybody fired at me, we are now even closer to the Israeli air defenses. It seems now that the Israeli air defenses and the Vipers seem to be working together, from what I'm understanding here. The Vipers are retreating, and the Israeli air defenses are firing at that point, pushing us away, making sure that we can't push the retreating Israeli Vipers as they, you know, do their defensive maneuvers and come back and recommit. It's actually working out quite well. Got a lock here on another guy. Fox 3 here momentarily. I want to get a little bit closer to him. Okay, right around here looks good. It's Fox 3. And I haven't even started dealing with the Israeli air defenses yet. That's going to be a problem by itself. We haven't fully managed to get rid of the Viper problem. Defending here. SAM launch 12 o'clock reported from our wingman. Once again, you see SAM launch. They're reporting SAM launches, the wingman. As I fire my Fox 3 to force those Vipers defensive, they're shooting SAMs and pushing us away. Yeah, those SAM sites are making this rather difficult. They just launched on my wingman. There's my wingman off in front defending. He was trying to push a Viper. You can see SAM launch off my 11 o'clock here. I don't see any more SAM launches. I've been launched on. Gonna go ahead and defend here, but we are getting incrementally closer and closer to the Israeli air defense site here. Possible two Israeli Vipers still in the air at this point. Not entirely sure where they are. There's one of my wingmen right there. Go ahead and recommit here. One of my dudes just exploded in front of me. But I don't have any missile notifications, so it's a little bit concerning. I am being locked, but that is by an air defense site, I think. Okay, Israeli SAM launch. I got this guy right off the nose here, Fox 3. I'll give him a Fox 2 as well. And we're gonna aggressively defend here. Okay, quite honestly, I'm not sure what's going on, but all of my guys are off my data link, which tells me they're no longer in the air. So I think I'm all alone. That's the Viper kill, which, if I'm doing the numbers in my head correctly, there's one Viper left, and there's no Sukhoi 30s left other than me. So I'm gonna have to get close, launch my anti-radiation missiles at that SAM site there, hope that I can knock those out, kill this last Viper, and hit the objective by myself. So far, this is not going well. That's quite the task ahead of me right now. We are being locked once again. I have launch authorization, but I'm gonna wait. Can't see that launch site. Gonna defend a little bit. Go cold. And then we'll go ahead and recommit here. Once again defending that missile. If that's a Viper pushing me, I'm in big trouble. But I don't think so, not yet. Okay, Sam, there they are. I see them. I'm reoriented now. And we're gonna go ahead and push in a little bit closer. Still a little too low. They're gonna shoot at me too, but that's okay. But they should basically show that Viper where I am, so that's gonna be a problem in a second here. Okay, Magnum. That's one off. Their missiles are in the air. Magnum again. And we're defending. Yeah, I have one KH-31 anti-radiation missile remaining, and I fear that those the Israeli Iron Dome. Oh, fuel 1500. That's not good. The Israeli Iron Dome will shoot down those KH-31s. That's why I needed my wingmen to shoot a bunch of them, hoping that we could maybe saturate the airspace and sneak a couple of them through. And that unfortunately hasn't worked, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to knock out that SAM site, which makes this a much more difficult task. You see those like 5 fingers of death. That's the SAM site. That's the Iron Dome system trying to engage the anti-radiation missiles. I got one more. I'm gonna let them have it. Come on, right here. Come on.
Fuel 800.
Fuel 800. That's a problem. That's a missile launch. Okay, Magnum. And we're defending. I still don't see this last Viper. I have no idea where he is. He could sneak up on me at any point. I'm kind of scared, to be honest, and I have almost no fuel. I don't think I can do this mission. It can't be completed.
Fuel 500.
Fuel 500.
Bingo fuel.
Bingo fuel, yeah. Definitely bingo fuel. 500 pounds is a little below bingo. But, I don't see this guy. If I can just kill this guy, I can glide into the objective, assuming that the air defense site was just knocked out, because it kind of seems quiet now. It's possible I might have knocked it out. Look at this, I found him. Fox 2, that's my last Fox 2. There he is. Oh no, he fired a missile too. Dude, I'm out of fuel. I'm out of here. Oh my god, I ejected just before that missile hit. I got him though. He's dead, but he killed me with his 9X. I didn't hit the objective though. Mission failed. Okay guys, let's do a quick little TAC view review. I know this video is already pretty long, but I think the TAC view is imperative to understanding what really happened during this engagement. And yeah, we'll do it quickly though. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I forgot to mention in the video, but the Blue 4 or Israeli side is being controlled via combined arms by my buddy's shotgun, so they are under human intelligent control. And then we are obviously the red Russian Sukhois over here, the Sukhoi 30s. This one is me here. And so we send Wingmen 3 and 4 out in front to engage the 4 Israeli Vipers, which at this point they were jamming the absolute crap out of us, and we needed these 2 guys to get burned through. I come up here and then I quickly decide that, like, you know what, I don't actually want to be that high, because, you know, we've talked so much about the MAR. And my main concern was, you know, let's say this is the MAR. It's this much, hypothetically. Let's just call it X. And we burn through at Y. At this altitude, right? So this is the MAR. And Y is burned through for the ECM, which means as soon as I come through this level here, this point here, I'm going to be able to, their jammers become ineffective and I can see them. It would be a real problem to be here, right? Get burned through, get them, and we're also jamming them also, keep that in mind. So when they jam through, when they burn through on me, they all of a sudden they see me here, they fire their missiles, and I'm inside the MAR by like a Mount Z, right? You see the problem here? So therefore we have to reduce altitude. I reduce my altitude here in order to decrease the size of the MAR, remove Z, right? So that my MAR distance is the same as my burn through distance. So when we burn through and I shoot a missile at them and they shoot at me, I can still defend and not get killed. This is the concept here. So we got our Wingman 3 and 4 who just absolutely fire a bunch of R-77-1s here into the Israeli formation. They got 4 missiles in the air, of which 2 Vipers are killed right here. That guy eats 2 of those missiles. And that guy kills and eats those. So we got 4 tanks dropped, 2 Israeli Vipers down, 2 Vipers already are still in the air, and we have here the Israeli air defense site, and we have 2 of these AMRAAM sites here, and then this is a Patriot site right here. And so these are firing at us and covering our retreat, covering the Israeli retreat. As you can see, we are defending here the Israeli AMRAAMs. Let's turn off some of these labels. We don't always need those. We'll do this. So you can see us defending the Israeli AMRAAMs. No big deal for the Sukhoi 30s. But as the Vipers are defending, you see the Patriot sites are launching missiles to try to make us defend. So that's interesting. We are defending a little bit too early though, which is causing problems. We could definitely be more aggressive. So once again, we end up recommitting. Once everybody figures out what's going on, we recommit, we fire a bunch of R-77s, and the Israeli Vipers actually do a good job defending them. This is the guy. And once again, you see the Patriot sights just opening up. But we have one guy here who sneaks in. This is Wingman 4 for the Israelis. And he sneaks in here and he gets within 3 miles of one of my wingmen, of my Wingman 4. Kills him with an AMRAAM. Fires a 9X. What is this? Oh, this is our 1,500 kilogram bomb. So this guy jettisoned that along with whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But he jettisoned this in order to reduce his weight so he could survive that missile launch, but it didn't help. He's dead. And then he fires a 9X, which hits this guy, same jettison from this guy. He drops everything and then eats that 9X. So he splashes 2 of my guys. That's me right here. And quite frankly, I'm lucky that he doesn't kill me here as well. This guy could have killed the whole formation. And this is Wingman, what is this guy? Wingman 3 over here, who just randomly goes over the water and then ejects. Definitely doesn't run out of fuel. For sure, fuel is not the problem at this point. But he just goes over the water and just ejects. So, I don't know what's going on there. No idea why he did that. But basically, I'm all alone here at this point. I manage to see him, and then I lose him, and then I see him, and then I finally managed to get a missile out on him. I think he maybe is figuring out what's going on too, and he's turning around to engage me. Luckily, I managed to get a Fox 2 off, or no, sorry, a Fox 3 followed up by a Fox 2. Splash that guy. And we got 1 Viper left, 1 Sukhoi 30 left, and the entire objective and Israeli air defenses as well. So at this point, we recommit. Viper pushes me off with an AMRAAM. I recommit. These are my 2 Magnums, my KH-31s. You can see the Israeli sight kills the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missiles in order to kill that one. These are the 2 other sights. So they do actually stop my... And that's why I'm saying if we had like all my guys and we each fired 3... we could have had quite a few of those KH-31s in the air at one time, and we probably could have saturated this and killed this SAM site and opened the door for the strike, but it didn't work out that way, thanks to those Vipers. We have 1 more SAM launch. I fired my last KH-31 here, and I defend. And this one is not being engaged because this Patriot site is reloading. And because he's reloading, that actually hits one of the sites and knocks it out. One of the NASAM sites here. There's still 1 more, but that site's essentially knocked out. Once again, we got the Viper who's just hanging out inside of the bubble for his air defense. Luckily, I see him, but I run out of fuel right here. And if you look at my speed here, Mach 7.6, you'll see it's dramatically dropping. This is because I'm out of fuel. There's no more. I'm just using momentum to point the nose up, and then I'm firing that Fox 2 just to kill this guy. Splash 1 Viper. He gets a 9X off. I eject prior to the missile hitting me. I survive. Viper guy does not survive. Splash 1 Viper, splash me. Everyone is dead except the air defense sites and the objective. So technically mission failed. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and big thank you to Shotgun for helping out with this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.